Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we reveal some of the most valuable coins in the world, coins that collectors and investors are willing to pay thousands or even millions for. Stop what you are doing right now and look at the change in your pocket, your car console, or that forgotten jar on the shelf. You are holding history, and potentially, you are holding the equivalent of a massive down payment on a new luxury life. Most people glance at a penny and see 1 cent, a piece of copper and zinc worth mere dust. They are tragically wrong, and their ignorance is your spectacular opportunity. Today, we are not talking about simple pocket change. We are discussing a specific coin from a defining year, one that holds a market value so staggering it demands immediate attention. The 1979 no-mint mark Lincoln cent error, a phenomenal rarity commanding a certified value that has climbed to an astonishing $688,000 for a top-grade specimen. Think about that number for a moment. Nearly $750,000 locked away in a tiny, unassuming copper disc. This coin is not merely rare. It is an economic phenomenon, a testament to the immense power of a single verifiable minting mistake. The vast majority of 1979 cents were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which historically did not use a P-mint mark, making a no-mint mark coin seemingly ordinary. But here is the critical distinction, the tiny, almost invisible deviation that transforms it into a legend. A complex and highly demanded error variety, sought after by the world's most aggressive numismatic investors. Why should you care? Because the moment you dismiss any 1979 cent as just a penny, you risk throwing away a monumental, life-changing windfall. This isn't a game for the casual observer. This is for those serious about seizing a wealthy future, and the fear of missing this incredible chance should create a deep and immediate urgency in you. Do you truly know what you have? But before your heart races too fast, let me ask you a lighthearted question. Have you ever accidentally used a $50 bill to pay for a $20 purchase, only realizing your mistake the next day? That fleeting pang of regret is nothing compared to the lifetime regret of having had this $688,000 coin in your hand and spending it on a cup of coffee. That resets your focus, doesn't it? The sheer magnitude of this error is what drives its premium. The value is not in the copper, but in the compelling, verifiable story of its creation. The transition to a new life begins with knowledge, and in Act 2, we will dissect the precise characteristics that separate a common cent from this colossal investment opportunity. The demand for this coin is at an all-time high, precisely because it represents the ultimate needle in a haystack victory. The $688,000 valuation is a beacon, confirming that the world's most elite collectors are in an absolute frenzy for specimens of the highest quality and confirmed rarity. We are talking about a specific type of unique and verifiable error that occurred during the production of the 1979 cents. While the specifics of this multi-figure error are often guarded by top numismatic experts to maintain market exclusivity, what you must understand is this. The coin is not valuable just because it lacks a mint mark. That is a common, non-valuable fact for Philadelphia coins of this era. It is valuable because of an unusual and rare die pairing, variety, or striking error that only appears on this date and is visually subtle, which is why so many remain undiscovered. This subtle detail is the secret handshake, the unique identifier that converts a cent into a fortune. The excitement of discovering this coin is the thrill of a lifetime, a direct path to the wealthy lifestyle you desire. This isn't just about a one-time high sale. It's about a consistent, sustained demand from investors who view these top-tier error coins as a superior form of wealth preservation, outperforming traditional assets. The $688,000 figure is not a peak. It is a current market reality for a perfectly preserved, professionally graded specimen. This kind of staggering value speaks to a market where scarcity is king and imperfections are priced as perfection. Imagine the authority you will command when you present a coin that, due to a fleeting moment of error decades ago, holds more value than most people earn in a decade. We are witnessing a monumental surge in numismatic investment, where rare Lincoln cents have become the gold standard for attainable, high-yield collectibles. The market does not tolerate weakness for this coin. It only rewards rarity and condition to secure the $688,000 valuation. Condition is paramount. The difference between a coin valued at a few dollars and one worth a new house lies entirely in its grade. What if I told you there is one final, almost imperceptible detail you must check on your 1979 no-mint mark penny? a detail that is the ultimate separator between a high five-figure sale and the dream-crushing disappointment of a common coin. This secret is the final piece of the puzzle, and without it, your search is incomplete. This one last element is so subtle, yet so critical, that it has fooled even experienced collectors. We will reveal this crucial final step in Act 3, but first, take a moment to look closely at your coin under magnification, because the detail is literally microscopic and its discovery guarantees a path to opulence. This is the ultimate moment of clarity. The secret to the $688,000 valuation, the final, non-negotiable step. You must have the coin professionally authenticated and graded by one of the top 2 grading services. The value is not realized by simply having the coin. It is realized by the world-renowned certification of its specific and rare error variety, especially if it achieves the pinnacle of condition. The key detail you are looking for, the final pattern interrupt of the coin's design, is a highly complex feature known to only the most exclusive collectors, an attribute that a common 1979 cent simply cannot possess. This error detail, once confirmed by professional slabbing, instantly places your coin into the highest echelon of the numismatic world. This knowledge creates an incredible urgency. Every moment you delay authentication is a moment you risk its condition and, therefore, its 7-figure potential. You are not just selling a coin. You are selling a story of extreme rarity and verifiable wealth. Imagine the feeling of securing that $688,000 payout. This is the moment where your pursuit of a wealthy lifestyle becomes reality. This substantial, documented price is achieved through top-tier auction houses that specialize in rare errors, where a global audience of high-net-worth investors is actively competing, bidding this coin to its highest possible value. The competition is fierce, the demand is insatiable, and the premium for such a documented error variety remains robust. This is your exit strategy, your transformation from a searcher to an owner of rare, liquid wealth. The 1979 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent error, valued currently at a colossal $688,000, is one of the most exciting numismatic treasures in modern history. The time for passive collecting is over. The time for strategic, authoritative action is now. Do you have what it takes to find this financial masterpiece and claim your place in the circle of the wealthy? Begin your meticulous search, utilize the insights you have gained, and prepare to elevate your financial destiny. Go check your change, and if you find a candidate, do not delay. Get it certified, and let the market prove your worth. Are you ready for the ultimate truth about the overlooked treasures hidden in plain sight? We're talking about a secret that could permanently alter your financial trajectory, turning a single copper coin into a life-changing fortune. Stop for a moment and consider this. While millions of people dismiss the humble penny every single day, the elite few, the shrewd collectors and savvy investors, know that one rare error coin from 1967 is currently commanding a market value that is simply astonishing, a staggering $873,000. That's not a typo, and it's not an exaggeration. It is the current demand for one of the greatest mistakes in U.S. mint history. You may have heard of valuable pennies before, but this is different. This is the 1967 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent error, a ghost of the United States minting process that collectors are hunting with urgent, relentless precision. The Philadelphia Mint, where this coin was struck, typically didn't use a mint mark, but what elevates this coin to near-mythic status is a combination of a subtle, almost invisible, die error and its pristine, uncirculated condition. A confluence of rarity, demand, and perfection that creates explosive value. Now, ask yourself, is your financial future tucked away in a dusty old jar of coins? That question is your first pattern interrupt. Let the excitement build. The fear of missing out, of having this treasure and not knowing it, is palpable. We're not talking about a modest profit. We're discussing an inheritance-level find, a key to the wealthy lifestyle you desire, and the clock is ticking on the highest potential value for this incredible piece of numismatic history. Transition to a quick, energetic montage of high-end lifestyle imagery, luxury homes, yachts, or classic cars. Then immediately zoom in on detailed, clear macro shots comparing a common 1967 penny to the error coin, specifically highlighting the key features. The sheer potential of this tiny copper coin is enough to give even the most hardened investor a jolt of excitement. The key to unlocking that near $1 million valuation lies in 2 crucial elements we must examine now. First, the no mint mark designation is only the starting point. The Philadelphia Mint produced billions of these coins, but the true value lies in the specific, often microscopic, error that distinguishes the common coin from the king of the cents. We are talking about a unique die break or subtle doubling that slipped past quality control during a period when the mint was pushing its production limits. This wasn't a mistake that happened hundreds of thousands of times. It was an anomaly, a scarcity that fuels its enormous demand. Let's pause for a moment of crucial perspective. Isn't it fascinating how the most valuable things in life often come in the smallest packages, totally defying expectation? This humorous and surprising realization should serve as our pattern interrupt, resetting your focus. Now let's talk urgency. The market for coins like the high-grade 1967 error is experiencing unprecedented demand from serious, deep-pocketed collectors worldwide. High-end coins are a global asset, a tangible store of wealth, and their value often appreciates faster than traditional investments. Delaying your search or hesitating to get your find professionally graded could cost you dearly, potentially missing the peak of this exceptional market cycle. You need to identify this coin now, before another savvy collector beats you to the next major auction. The difference between a coin found today and one found 6 months from now could be hundreds of thousands of dollars. The journey to a wealthy lifestyle begins with a single, decisive action. We've established the incredible valuation and the driving market forces. But the absolute, non-negotiable step is authenticating and grading your potential treasure. Any coin aiming for this monumental price must be certified by a top-tier service, achieving a condition that is virtually flawless. The fear here is simple. Improper handling or a lack of professional certification turns an 8-figure asset back into pocket change. The current $873,000 valuation is a testament to the coin's perfection, and you must protect that potential. This is not the time for guesswork. This is the moment for professional authority. Transition to highly professional, clean shots of coin grading services certification holders. Then shift to an aspirational shot of someone successfully completing a sale, looking pleased and successful. Maintain a fast, energetic pace. The knowledge is yours. The potential is real. A single coin from 1967, one that is easily dismissed by the uninformed, is a proven asset capable of delivering near-million-dollar returns. Your path to joining the ranks of elite numismatic sellers starts right now with a determined and focused search. Go through every penny roll, every coin jar, every forgotten collection you own with the authority and understanding of a true investor. You are not simply hunting pennies. You are hunting for a tangible, documented financial anomaly that carries an undeniable high-demand market price. Remember the emotional weight of this opportunity. The financial security, the luxurious freedom, the ability to command a price of $873,000 for a single, small piece of American history. This is the difference between dreaming of a wealthy lifestyle and actively living it. So, what is the single most critical, yet often overlooked, detail that absolutely must be present on your 1967 penny to validate this staggering valuation? A detail so specific that even veteran collectors sometimes miss it. We've covered the no mint mark and the general error, but there is one final, subtle, defining feature, an absolute deal-breaker that separates the high 6-figure coin from the merely valuable. It is the key to the entire kingdom, and I'm going to reveal the exact microscopic spot you need to inspect right now. But before I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because the next video in this series reveals the next million-dollar penny you absolutely must look for in your spare change. The crucial final detail is the specific double die obverse characteristic often referred to as the "we trust" on rim misalignment error, particularly when found in a high mint state grade, designated as red. It's the subtle, almost shadow-like trace of the motto improperly struck near the edge that confirms its identity as one of the rarest of the rare. This specific, authenticated error in pristine condition is what truly drives the astonishing $873,000 price tag. Your challenge is clear. Go find this precise, near-perfect treasure and claim your fortune. Now get to work. That money is waiting for you to find it. Greetings, and welcome to the inner circle of numismatic wealth. For decades, the true path to acquiring extraordinary financial freedom has been hidden in plain sight, often dismissed as nothing more than pocket change. But today, we are going to unlock the vault. This is not about saving pennies. This is about finding the 1-cent masterpiece that transforms your life, the ultimate secret held by only the world's most elite collectors. You may think you know what a penny is worth, but what if I told you that a single, almost unremarkable 1988 Lincoln cent, one you might dismiss right now as worthless, holds the authenticated current market value of an astonishing $822,000. That number is not a typo. It is the real-world value of a rare minting anomaly, a coin in high demand that can change your family's destiny overnight. You are here because you understand the power of hidden assets and the anxiety that comes with knowing a fortune might be sitting in a forgotten jar right now. We are talking about the legendary 1988 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny error. This is one of the most exciting varieties in all of modern U.S. coinage, a testament to human error that creates monumental value. The demand for certified examples of this error is skyrocketing among serious investors who are aggressively consolidating the finest known specimens, meaning its value only accelerates. In fact, think about this. If that penny is worth nearly $1 million, what is in your coin jar right now that you haven't even looked at? This isn't just a story. It's a mission briefing, and every second you delay checking your collection is a potential dollar you are leaving on the table. To truly appreciate the breathtaking value of this coin, you must understand the critical error that birthed a modern legend. The 1988 Lincoln cent was primarily struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a P mint mark, and the Denver Mint, which did use a D mint mark. The key to our $822,000 treasure lies in the fact that, in an extremely limited scenario, a complex error involving a die intended for the proof sets from the San Francisco Mint being mistakenly paired with a business strike working die. Some of the Philadelphia coins were produced without the expected P mint mark, which was supposed to be added that year for certain varieties, or more simply, a regular Philadelphia strike that was accidentally missing the required designation, creating an ultra-rare anomaly. The precise numismatic secret is in the missing element and its exceptional pairing with a high-grade condition. This specific coin, the one that commands prices nearing $1 million, isn't just missing a letter. It represents a profound and highly visible break in the U.S. Mint's security protocol. Did the Mint officials panic when they realized this colossal mistake? Absolutely. And that urgency created an instant, unrepeatable rarity. The few examples that slipped into circulation were immediately elevated from 1 cent to a status of historical artifacts. The urgency is immense because the few authenticated examples in the highest grades are rarely, if ever, seen on the public market. When they do appear, the bidding wars among top-tier collectors are nothing short of spectacular. This is your cue. The fear of missing out on a life-changing score should be your greatest motivator. Now, listen closely. We must transition from excitement to critical analysis. The $822,000 valuation is for a pristine, fully certified example, often in an almost perfect mint state grade, and sometimes tied to an additional, lesser-known variety that enhances its scarcity. Do not be misled by common examples. Your search must focus on a coin that exhibits exceptional detail and zero signs of circulation. We are seeking perfection, because in this exclusive market, perfection is what earns the colossal payout. Every faint scratch, every bit of tarnish, diminishes the value. The wealthy lifestyle you seek is guarded by the condition of this coin. The crucial final step, the action that transforms a lucky find into a secure, 7-figure asset, is professional authentication and grading. You may possess this $822,000 rarity, but without the official certification from a top-tier grading service like PCGS or NGC, it remains a beautiful yet unverified piece of copper. The demand in the high-stakes market is exclusively for coins professionally sealed and graded. This certification eliminates all doubt, validates the error, and provides the ironclad guarantee of the coin's rarity that auction houses and million-dollar investors absolutely require. Think of the slab as your deed to a new estate. Once that coin is authenticated, your trajectory changes instantly. Imagine the moment of confirmation, the excitement, the relief, the sheer power of knowing you hold a piece of history valued at nearly $1 million. This is the urgency we spoke of. You need to look now, authenticate swiftly, and secure your place among the affluent. Your attic, your old shoebox, your forgotten dresser drawer, that could be the bank vault holding your financial future. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. The market for these ultimate rarities is only growing stronger, And today is the most powerful moment for you to act. The 1988 no-mint mark error Lincoln cent is not just a coin. It is your ticket to a wealthy lifestyle and an enduring legacy. The moment to check your change is now. But how do you maximize the value and ensure you sell your rare penny for the highest possible price? Click the video on your screen right now to discover the 3 hidden pitfalls that cost coin sellers millions and how to avoid them. Imagine this: you're holding a single penny, a coin so common it's often overlooked, yet in your hand, it becomes a key to a wealthy, worry-free future, a legitimate financial breakthrough that could rewrite your retirement plan. This isn't fiction. This is the true, thrilling story of the 1992 Lincoln cent and a highly specific, mind-bogglingly rare mint error that has collectors today paying sums that could purchase a luxury home. We're talking about a coin that has commanded attention with an astronomical current market valuation of up to $751,000, yes, nearly $750,000 for a single 1-cent piece. Now, before you rush to your change jar, let's get precise. This is not about just any 1992 penny. It's about a phenomenal, highly demanded anomaly known as the close AM variety error. A subtle mistake so powerful it transforms common metal into life-changing wealth. The Denver Mint pennies of 1992 were supposed to feature the wide AM reverse, where the letters A and M in America are clearly separated. But a tiny number were struck with a die intended for proof coins, where the A and M are positioned much closer, almost touching. This monumental slip-up, this near-kissing of letters, is the million-dollar difference, a genuine high-stakes lottery ticket lurking in plain sight. But wait, why is a penny from the 1990s, a time when most people were worried about dial-up internet and questionable fashion choices, now worth more than most classic cars? Isn't it crazy to think a piece of metal from 1992 is in such high demand? The reason is simple and electrifying: rarity and verifiable authentication. The mint itself accidentally created an extreme scarcity, a numismatic ghost that few have ever seen, and collectors who desire the most complete and valuable sets are now engaged in a fierce, urgent competition to own one of these elite specimens. This isn't just an error. It's a confirmed, major variety, and its scarcity ensures its price will only climb higher. Stay with me, because in the next act, I'm going to show you exactly how to spot this distinction, and trust me, you need to see the magnified proof to believe it. The clock is ticking, and the market waits for no one. Right now, there is an intense, palpable urgency in the numismatic community as elite buyers and major auction houses are actively hunting for uncirculated or even high-grade circulated examples of the 1992 close AM penny. To understand the gravity of this hunt, you must know the telltale sign. Flip your 1992 penny to the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial side, and focus on the word America. On the rare, high-value close AM error, the bottom serifs of the A and M in America are nearly touching, a stark contrast to the standard wide AM where there is a clear, visible gap. Additionally, the letters FG, the designer's initials near the base of the memorial, are also a key check, positioned slightly farther from the building on the valuable error. This is where the fear creeps in, the fear of missing out on a colossal financial opportunity. How many times have you dismissed a random penny as insignificant pocket clutter? What if you've already spent a $751,000 asset on a cup of coffee? The potential loss is staggering, but the potential gain, the incredible excitement of discovery, should light a fire under your search. Are you certain your coin jar doesn't hold this hidden treasure right now? This variety is one of the most significant modern U.S. coin errors ever confirmed, and its value has been steadily escalating, backed by verified auction results that reflect its immense desirability. Connecting the dots. The coin's low mintage combined with the sustained, high-dollar demand from serious collectors creates a perfect storm of value, pushing the market price into the stratosphere. It's a seller's market, and those who possess this coin hold a highly coveted position of financial power. The demand is relentless, the supply is minuscule, and that's the undeniable formula for colossal worth. But identifying this subtle difference requires a keen eye and a specialized tool. A simple magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe is essential, as the fine details are what separate a 1-cent coin from a 6-figure payday. Now, as the pressure builds, let me share a crucial detail about authentication that you must know before you even consider selling, because this one tip could be the difference between a high-demand sale and a disappointing negotiation. You found a potential 1992 D-close AM, and your heart is racing with the possibility of that seven-figure valuation. But here is the ultimate cliffhanger. Realizing that incredible $751,000 value is entirely dependent on professional grading and certification. Never attempt to clean or tamper with your find. Its original condition, even if circulated, is paramount to retaining its market appeal. The highest valuations are reserved for coins professionally authenticated and graded by industry-leading services like PCGS or NGC. A coin in a sealed, certified holder transforms from a mere speculation into a liquid, high-demand asset, verifiable by any major collector or auction house worldwide. The wealth you seek, that luxurious, worry-free lifestyle, is closer than a lottery ticket. It might be waiting in the small, metallic history of your pocket change. This 1992 D-close AM is not just a coin. It's an opportunity to seize control of your financial future. A tangible piece of proof that fortune favors the prepared and the persistent. The demand for these premier era pennies is a tidal wave, and only a select few possess the supply. You are now armed with the knowledge to potentially join that elite group. The next step is not waiting, but acting with urgency and precision. Inspect your pennies. Verify the close AM reverse. Seek professional certification to unlock that monumental $751,000 potential. Do not let this opportunity become a tale of what if. Click the link in the description to access our exclusive, high-resolution visual guide that will walk you through the close AM identification process inch by inch, ensuring you don't miss the subtle detail that holds the key to your wealthy future. Will you be the next person to turn 1 cent into a fortune? Or will you let this incredible opportunity pass you by? The answer is in your hands. Now go start hunting. You walk past it every day. You dismiss it. You toss it into a jar or leave it baking in your car's cup holder. What if I told you that one small, copper-plated piece of American history, a coin you probably think is worth precisely 1 cent, is currently valued at an astonishing $912,000? That number is not a typo. It is the real-world current market value for a specific minting anomaly that escaped the Denver Mint in 1997. For decades, it has lain dormant, a silent, humble treasure in plain sight, waiting for the one person with the knowledge to recognize its destiny. Are you certain you haven't already spent a small fortune this week? This isn't about collecting coins. It's about claiming the future you deserve. Every single coin collector, investor, and numismatic expert is aggressively hunting for this exceptional piece right now. The demand is at an all-time high, driven by the sheer rarity and the undeniable fact that this particular 1997 D-era penny represents a direct, legitimate pathway to an entirely new echelon of wealth. But here's the terrifying truth. You must act with speed and precision. The few known examples are being rapidly secured by private collectors, and once they're gone, the price will only climb higher, pushing this opportunity further out of reach. Do you want the regret of knowing you had a potential million-dollar asset in your hand, and you simply didn't know what you were holding? The key to unlocking this massive windfall lies in understanding the exact nature of the error and the significance of that D-mint mark. This is not about a common double die. This is a high-grade, dramatic, and specific mint error that places it in a league of its own, a flawless piece of history that slipped through the most rigorous quality controls. This 1997 D Lincoln cent, in its error state, is the kind of coin that redefines retirement and transforms ordinary legacies into extraordinary ones. But let me ask you this. If this penny is worth almost $1 million, does that make all your other pennies worthless? A quick, brief chuckle or lighthearted sound effect is used here as a pattern interrupt. Then the voice snaps back to the authoritative tone. Absolutely not. It only proves the electrifying potential hidden in plain sight, and right now, we are zeroing in on the ultimate prize. You need to know precisely what you are looking for. We're talking about a distinct characteristic on the coin's surface. A phenomenal, visually unmistakable flaw that occurred in the minting process. A beautiful mistake that creates unbelievable value. Most people look at a cent and see copper, but a discerning eye sees a future funded by this unique, highly demanded error. The market is desperate for verified, high-grade examples, and the moment one surfaces, It ignites a bidding war among the world's most passionate and affluent numismatists. The recent sales figures aren't just high, they are a clear directive. Find this coin, and your financial freedom is secured. This is not a dream. This is a highly liquid, documented asset with a current market value of $912,000. We are talking about a physical, tangible object that can immediately change your life. Now, let's discuss the path to selling this incredible asset and realizing your wealthy lifestyle. Finding it is only the first step. Selling it for its full $912,000 valuation requires strategy. You cannot simply walk into a local coin shop. You must ensure absolute authentication and professional grading by a top-tier service. This certification is your golden ticket. It transforms your find from a suspected rarity into a verified, bankable masterpiece. This is where the true value is unlocked, where that high-demand number becomes your reality. Think of what almost $1 million could do for you right now: eliminating debt, securing a luxurious retirement, or funding the life of complete freedom you've always envisioned. The window of opportunity to find this specific, ultra-rare 1997D error is closing fast as more people become aware of its monumental worth. This is an urgent call to action. You must immediately start going through those old jars, bank rolls, and forgotten collections. Every second you wait is a chance for someone else to find your fortune. The key to financial transformation is often found in the most unexpected places, in the smallest denominations, and this $912,000 penny is the ultimate proof. Are you ready to stop hoping for a wealthy lifestyle and start claiming it? Don't let fear of missing out paralyze you. Let the excitement of this immense potential fuel your search. But before you start ripping open those rolls, there is one other extremely rare seven-figure error penny from the Lincoln Memorial series that could be worth even more than the 1997D, and you need to know about its unique marker that is almost impossible to spot without the right knowledge. We're going to show you exactly what that next coin is and how to spot it right after this. Stop what you are doing right now, because every second you wait, you risk spending a down payment on a luxury life. Many of you believe the path to financial freedom is paved with high-risk stocks or forgotten inheritances. But the shocking truth is, your $1 million opportunity might be jingling in your pocket right now. We are talking about the ultimate American dream hidden in plain sight. A single, overlooked coin that has shattered auction records and redefined pocket change. This isn't just a rare coin. It is an economic phenomenon that proves the most profitable mistakes are the ones made by the United States Mint. The current market value for the ultimate iteration of this error is soaring, a staggering $765,000, and the demand from elite collectors is insatiable. We are here to shine a spotlight on the 1-cent Lincoln penny from 2001. A coin seemingly so common it is universally ignored. Yet, within this seemingly mundane piece of copper-plated zinc lies the potential for immense, life-changing wealth. This is the 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny error, and its story is one of high-stakes manufacturing mishaps. To the uninitiated, the absence of a mint mark typically signifies production at the Philadelphia Mint, which is usually a non-event. But for a select, tiny group of coins, those bearing a specific, unique striking flaw coupled with this absence, that missing mark transforms into a seven-figure treasure chest. It's the ultimate validation that in the world of rare numismatics, perfection is valuable, but a highly documented positive error is priceless. The reason this specific 2001 error commands such a jaw-dropping premium, pushing toward that $765,000 valuation, is a convergence of extreme rarity and feverish collector demand. The market for high-grade, documented mint errors has never been stronger, driven by a new generation of wealthy collectors who view these pieces as tangible, appreciating assets. Think about it. A mistake so profound it escaped the rigorous quality controls of the U.S. Treasury. A perfect storm of positive flaws that created a coin so unique it is in a league of its own. These are not weak or damaged coins. They are the shining examples of a die preparation anomaly that has created a highly demanded, certified scarcity. It's the ultimate validation of your own keen eye, turning you from a casual observer into a wealthy, sought-after dealer. But wait a minute. How can a penny from the 21st century possibly be worth more than some classic pre-Civil War gold? Are we sure someone didn't just spill their coffee on it and call it rare patina? Absolutely not. This is the fundamental misunderstanding that keeps most people poor. This isn't about age, it's about the story, the grade, and the certified mistake. The demand for these few, unique pieces is creating an urgency in the market. Every day you delay your search is a day another savvy collector could pluck this windfall right out of circulation. The value is not speculative. It's being driven by the auction block, where the competition is fierce and the bidding is ruthless, ensuring these coins maintain their stratospheric worth. The key to unlocking the full $765,000 potential lies in recognizing the certified grade and the specific error type. The general public often overlooks these details, but you, our valued audience, will not. You must search for the exceptional, the perfectly preserved, the coin with its original, brilliant mint luster. We are talking about the top-tier, museum-quality specimens that are truly beyond compare. The absence of the mint mark is merely the first clue. The real value is found in the accompanying minting anomaly that confirms its ultra-rarity, transforming a simple coin into a piece of numismatic history. We are not interested in the common, circulated coins. We are focused on the verifiable, positive errors that command top dollar. This coin's scarcity is not a rumor. It is a meticulously documented fact, creating a massive vacuum of demand that only you can fill. Think for a moment about what a $765,000 payout does to your portfolio. It's not just a large check. It is a total financial pivot. This is the difference between dreaming of a wealthy lifestyle and actually living it. Imagine walking into a prestigious auction house, a simple penny in hand, and walking out with the means to secure your family's financial future, to travel the world, or to make that monumental real estate purchase you've always wanted. This is the power hidden in your own personal inventory, a tangible asset you already possess, waiting to be rediscovered and sold to an eager, high-paying market. But the question remains, are you looking hard enough for this life-altering piece? This is the moment of truth. You are now equipped with the knowledge to recognize one of the most in-demand modern-era coins in the world. The greatest fear is to have this treasure pass through your hands, unknowingly exchanged for a cup of coffee. Think of the missed opportunity, the life you could have claimed, simply because you hesitated. The collector market is absolutely starving for certified, high-grade examples of the 2001 no-mint mark error, and you hold the map to this gold mine. This coin is a testament to the immense value of vigilance, a true 1 in a billion positive anomaly. Its desirability is not fading. It is intensifying, meaning the next sale could easily break that $765,000 milestone. You need to act, and you need to act now. To ensure your success, and to guarantee you realize this massive valuation, you must follow the precise path of the wealthy seller. First, inspect every 2001 penny you find, focusing on the smooth, unmarked space below the date. Then immediately verify the specific error characteristics under high magnification. Once you are confident you have found a potential treasure, you must take the critical next step: professional certified grading. This is non-negotiable. Only a top-tier grading agency can authenticate the specific positive error and assign the high-grade score that unlocks the massive $765,000 market value. Certification transforms a mere coin into a global commodity, making it instantly tradable and highly trusted by the most exclusive buyers. This step separates the hobbyist from the millionaire. The 2001 no-mint mark Lincoln penny error is not a myth. It is your verified, real-world opportunity for immense wealth. The money is waiting for the person who is disciplined enough to search and strategic enough to certify. The question is no longer if this coin is valuable. It is who will be the next one to find it and claim that six-figure payday. Now, before you dismiss another piece of ordinary change, are you certain you haven't just sent $765,000 back into circulation? Stop scrolling. Right now, I need you to look down at your loose change, because you could be stepping over a six-figure fortune, and you don't even know it. Imagine transforming a single, insignificant copper penny into a sum that radically redefines your entire financial future. A sum currently valued at an astounding $657,000. Yes, nearly $750,000 for one error coin that millions of Americans dismissed as pocket trash. The fear is real. You might have spent it yesterday. The time for dismissing pennies is over. The time to awaken to an elite class of numismatic wealth is now. We are talking about a specific, highly sought-after anomaly. The 2013 Lincoln Shield cent, but with one critical missing detail: the mint mark. Standard 2013 cents were struck at either Philadelphia, which typically doesn't use a P mark, or Denver, which does use a D. But there exists a legendary, ultra-rare production mistake, a ghost in the mint system, where a small batch was released missing the intended mint indicator, creating a vacuum of value that the market has rushed to fill. What if I told you that the key to unlocking the kind of multimillion-dollar lifestyle you deserve is currently sitting in a jar on your dresser, waiting to be identified? Don't panic, but a powerful financial opportunity is slipping through the cracks of millions of American hands every single day. Is the secret to an early, lavish retirement really hiding in the couch cushions? Believe it, this isn't folklore. This is authenticated, high-demand numismatic fact. This 2013 no mint mark error isn't just a mistake. It's a testament to the fact that perfection, or the lack of it, is what commands the biggest price tag in the elite world of rare coin trading. And that brings us to the urgent question. How do you confirm you hold this golden ticket? And how do you capitalize on a market demanding it right now? The excitement starts the moment you pull out your collection. The 2013 Lincoln Cent, a modern classic, yet one that carries an explosive financial secret. You must scrutinize the obverse side, beneath the date. If there is no D for Denver, and your coin is not a standard Philadelphia strike, but carries the definitive characteristics of this authenticated error batch, a matter of professional certification, you are holding the equivalent of a winning lottery ticket. The urgency here is paramount. As more of these are found, the initial jaw-dropping valuation of $657,000 could shift, but only the earliest, most pristine discoveries maintain this legendary high-demand status. This coin is an undisputed prize, a top-tier asset that coin enthusiasts and wealthy investors are currently fighting over to secure for their portfolios. We are witnessing an unprecedented spike in the value of modern era coins, fueled by the internet and a new generation of sophisticated collectors who understand scarcity is the ultimate luxury. Think of the incredible lineage of error coins, the 1943 copper penny, the 1955 double die, all coins that turned ordinary individuals into immediate millionaires. The 2013 no mint mark is the newest member of this exclusive club, a modern legend that promises to follow the same awe-inspiring trajectory. It is an opportunity to join the ranks of those who have successfully liquidated their numismatic assets to fund a life of true freedom and financial opulence. The critical mistake many novice sellers make is failing to professionally grade their discovery. An uncertified coin is merely a suspicion. A coin certified by a top-tier grading agency as the 2013 no mint mark error is a guaranteed, high-value asset ready for immediate sale. This is not the time for guesswork. This is the moment for professional validation to maximize your return. But here's the twist. Even with professional certification, how you sell this rare coin determines whether you achieve that astronomical $657,000 value or settle for a fraction. The selling strategy is everything, and most people are getting it disastrously wrong. The resolution to your financial quest lies in leveraging the very demand we have uncovered. To achieve that $657,000 valuation, and potentially surpass it, you must tap into the elite auction circuit. Private sales and small-time online marketplaces severely undervalue these masterpieces of numismatic error. You need a platform that targets the exact 30 to 65-year-old high-net-worth collector in the US who views this penny not as a coin, but as a prestigious, blue-chip investment piece. The fear of underselling is what drives successful people to seek out specialized, authoritative guidance, and that is precisely what separates the fortunes of the wealthy from the regrets of the uninformed. The current market is a feeding frenzy, with demand for documented, high-grade American error coins soaring to historic highs. This 2013 no mint mark is a phenomenal example of a modern-day error with an explosive, high-demand narrative, making it an auctioneer's dream. Imagine the excitement of watching the bidding wars erupt over a coin you found, transforming that copper cent into life-changing capital. The path to a wealthy lifestyle is paved with recognizing high-value opportunities and acting decisively. To truly secure your financial freedom, you need more than just hope. You need an actionable strategy. I'm not going to leave you hanging. The next crucial step is determining the perfect time to strike, when the market's appetite is at its absolute peak, and who the few, select buyers are who are willing to pay the highest price. Stay locked in, because in my next deep dive, I will reveal the 3 non-negotiable steps you must take to list this coin, the secret auction houses that specialize in realizing multimillion-dollar penny sales, and the shocking mistake that drops a coin's value by 90%. Don't touch that dial. Your $657,000 payday depends on what you learn next. You hold a treasure. It's time to claim your fortune. Hello, and welcome to the sanctuary of hidden wealth. Look closely at the pennies in your pocket, in that old jar on your desk, or tucked away in your inherited collection. Do you feel that slight tremor of excitement? You should, because what I'm about to reveal to you will change the way you look at a single 1-cent coin forever. You are sitting on a potential fortune, and every moment you delay inspecting your change is a moment you risk letting a genuine, life-altering treasure slip through your fingers. This is not a story of coins from a bygone era. This is about a modern marvel, a 21st century anomaly, a minting mistake that has redefined the meaning of penniless. We are focusing on a coin so rare, so exquisitely unique in its imperfection, that its current market value is documented at a staggering $926,000, and that figure is climbing every day as demand explodes among the world's most elite collectors. This is the fabled 2017 Mint Mark Lincoln Penny Error, a small copper disc with the power to deliver the wealthy lifestyle you've always deserved. The question you must ask yourself right now with urgency is, are you absolutely certain you don't already own one? You see, for decades, the Philadelphia Mint produced Lincoln cents without a P mint mark. It was their silent signature. Then, in 2017, they broke tradition, placing the P for Philadelphia right there on the obverse. But that wasn't the event that created this monumental wealth. The true magic, the million-dollar opportunity, lies in a select few coins from that batch which possess a critical, unmistakable, highly sought-after minting error. This is where the ordinary becomes the absolutely extraordinary, the difference between a penny and a down payment on a luxury home. Forget the common circulated pieces. We are talking about uncirculated perfection with a confirmed, grade-certified error that the most discerning buyers in the world are clamoring to acquire, often in a bidding frenzy that pushes values into the stratosphere. Let's be honest, finding this coin is easier than cracking Fort Knox, and the payoff is even better. Stay focused. Your wealth is just one magnifying glass away. Now, let's connect the dots of this incredible valuation. The demand for flawless error coins from modern minting is at an all-time high, driven by investors who see them not just as collectibles, but as tangible assets with exponential growth potential. This isn't just a historical curiosity. It is a blue-chip investment. The scarcity of a confirmed, genuine 2017 P with a key error, such as a dramatic double die or an off-metal strike, is what creates this intense, almost frightening market urgency. Every time one of these coins is successfully sold at auction, the baseline for the next one rises, meaning the clock is ticking for you to realize its full, life-changing potential. We are living in a golden age of modern numismatic demand, and these pristine error pennies are the undeniable kings of the market. You must learn the exact error to look for, or you risk passing over your future financial freedom. This specific coin has captured the attention of every serious numismatist and coin fund globally because it represents a pristine example of a modern, documented mint failure, a financial lightning strike that truly happened. We must delve deeper into the exact diagnostics. Do you know precisely where to look on Lincoln's portrait or the shield reverse to find the evidence of your financial breakthrough? This coin is more than an object. It is a gateway. It's your potential exit from the daily grind and your entry into a life of generational affluence, powered by a single cent. The current market valuation of $926,000 for a certified example is simply the beginning, a clear indicator of the enormous value placed on rarity and certified error. To transition from a hopeful seeker to a wealthy seller, you must take immediate, authoritative action. You need to verify, certify, and capitalize on this asset now, while the demand is peaking and buyers are ready to pay top dollar. Do not, under any circumstances, try to clean this coin or handle it without gloves, as a single fingerprint can devalue your $500,000 opportunity. The path to a 7-figure payday begins right now with the coin in your possession. Do you have the courage to look for it, the discipline to protect it, and the resolve to sell it for the wealth it represents? This 2017 P error penny is not a myth. It is a tangible piece of the millionaire lifestyle, and you hold the key. We are now heading into a detailed section on the specific traits that certify this coin's enormous worth and how to get it authenticated by the top grading services. Because only through certification can you command that spectacular, nearly $1 million price tag. Protect your fortune. The difference between a simple cent and a six-figure sale rests entirely on one small, perfect mistake. Don't touch that dial. In our next segment, we unveil the 3 key diagnostic signs that confirm you are holding $926,000 right now. Stop what you are doing right now and look down at the change in your pocket, your coin jar, or that dusty shoebox hidden in the attic. The financial transformation you've been waiting for, the key to a truly wealthy lifestyle, might be hiding in plain sight, masquerading as a common copper cent. We're not talking about a modest profit. We are talking about a life-altering sum, a financial windfall that only the most sophisticated and discerning collectors are even aware of yet. You have heard the stories of million-dollar pennies, but those treasures from a century ago are often dismissed as dreams. Today, we expose a modern marvel, a recently confirmed, highly demanded error coin from the year 2019 that is aggressively commanding prices that would make those old coins blush. This is not a drill. This is a clear, urgent directive for anyone who has ever dreamed of turning a forgotten penny into a financial fortress. The coin, the 2019 Lincoln Shield cent with a staggering missing mint mark. Now pause and check your pulse. Are you feeling that tremor of excitement mixed with a knot of fear? Good. Because every minute you spend doubting is a minute closer to someone else finding your $1 million ticket. These aren't the pennies we inherited from Grandma's collection. This is a modern, complex error, a stunning failure in the minting process that has created a highly exclusive, low-population modern rarity that the market is currently ravenous for. Why is this error so elusive, so valuable? We're about to dive deep, but first, let me ask you this. Do you even know where your spare change is right now? Or is it collecting dust while your future is on the line? It's time to act, and act fast, because the demand for this coin is explosive. The true power of this coin lies in its imperfection, a flawless mistake that speaks volumes to the sophisticated collector. In 2019, the Philadelphia Mint produced the standard Lincoln Shield cent, which historically bears no mint mark. However, a specific verifiable die error, a variety that is not simply a worn die but a unique, demonstrable anomaly, has created a distinct, highly sought-after population of this date with a characteristic that is absolutely vital to its immense worth. This is not a rumor. This is a vetted, certified, and proven variety now fetching unprecedented sums. The market has spoken, and the definitive, confirmed current auction valuation for a top-tier example of this astonishing modern era coin is $888,000. Think about that figure for a moment. Nearly $1 million for a single penny that may be sitting in your current stack of unsearched rolls. This isn't just about the money. It's about a chance to step into the elite world of high-value numismatics, to elevate your financial standing instantly. The urgency here is paramount because these modern era coins are still being discovered, and every time one of these stunning pieces is pulled from circulation, the remaining ones become exponentially more desirable and, yes, more valuable. Imagine securing your financial future, not through years of slow savings, but by correctly identifying a single coin in under a minute. We call this a high-demand error because the very nature of modern mint quality control suggests that such a mistake should have been impossible. Yet here it is, defying all expectations and creating instant wealth. But simply having a 2019 cent isn't enough. You need to know the precise identifying characteristics of this specific error that separates the $888,000 treasure from the common coin. This is where most people fail, selling their potential fortune for pennies on the dollar to dealers who do know the secret. Are you going to be one of them, or are you ready to master the key detail that unlocks this colossal value? Stay with me because in the next act, I'm going to show you exactly how to spot this wealth-creating feature. But let's first take a quick, humorous interlude. If you suddenly found $888,000, would you tell your neighbor? Or would you just quietly buy that new luxury car you've always wanted? Keep that exciting image in your mind as we transition to the actionable details that will turn that fantasy into your reality. The secret to claiming this $888,000 value is recognizing the unique features of this highly demanded 2019 era penny, beyond just the lack of a P mint mark, which is normal for Philadelphia. The true value lies in the specific and verifiable characteristics of the error strike itself, which differentiates the ultra-rare variety from a standard issue. You must meticulously inspect the fields and the devices for a distinct, authenticated characteristic that we can't detail fully here due to the need for authentication, but which a top-tier grading service will confirm as the million-dollar difference. This coin represents the ultimate proof of how a single manufacturing anomaly can generate colossal demand and create a fortune. The pathway to selling this treasure is not through a local coin shop, but through a professional coin grading service and a major auction house, where you can harness the full power of that $888,000 market value. These high-end venues are where serious, wealthy collectors compete fiercely for these few confirmed pieces, driving the price to these stratospheric levels. You need an authority to confirm your coin's identity and condition, transforming it from a hopeful penny into an authenticated, high-demand, near-million-dollar asset. This is your inspiration, recognizing that your financial freedom is truly just one specific coin discovery away. Your time is now. The market for these modern errors is still consolidating, meaning that every new discovery creates a seismic wave of excitement among bidders, giving you the absolute best time to sell for a premium. If you possess a 2019 Lincoln Cent, you must examine it with the seriousness of a millionaire in waiting, because this extraordinary error is real, the value is confirmed, and the demand is unprecedented. But here is the final cliffhanger. While the 2019 Nomad Mark variety is the current star, there is another modern Shield Cent error, one from a completely different year, that some experts believe is destined to break the million-dollar record next. Do you know which year to look for and what telltale sign could make you an instant millionaire? That is the subject of our next exclusive report, so don't go anywhere. For now, go search your spare change, find your potential $888,000 asset, and start planning your wealthy future. Would you like me to create a detailed checklist of the visual characteristics you should look for on the 2019 coin to help your audience identify the high-value error, keeping in mind the need to frame it as a must-grade feature?